My name's Sarah. I'm a registered nurse in Los Angeles, California. I have been kind of yo-yoing for the past since like 2018. I was at peak height, peak weight height. I've been this tall for a long time. And I had been trying things like Weight Watchers. I tried Whole30. I tried just trying to mind and make conscious decisions, but there was no real measurable goal there, so that didn't help at all. And I've been exercising consistently with Peloton since the 2020 pandemic. I was one of the first people to get a bike, and it just always came back. And I went on a vacation in fall and another vacation, and I went on 4 vacations in 3 months, and I just almost hit peak again, and I was working out more and counting calories, and I just got frustrated because the weight was going nowhere after 6 weeks of intensive weight training. And so I had been following Chibby based on another nurse account and decided to finally pull the trigger and reach out.
Awesome. That's beautiful. So like, even with all those things that didn't work out, you still saw an opportunity to still move towards your goal. So kind of share, like, Sarah, like, what do you notice has been different from all those different things you tried versus like what you've done within our 12 weeks together?
Yeah. So, I mean, I know, because like you talk about how we have the knowledge and we have the bits, we just don't know how to put it together. And I know that the real basic tenet of weight loss is caloric deficit. And I mean, there are different additional methods that you use to help out, like keeping to an eating window every day, but how that's adaptable and changeable. I forgot the question. What am I saying?
That's not good. So you pretty much explain, like, basically the difference is like the caloric deficit and the approach that we use is more adaptable and fits your lifestyle. So
Yeah, that's precisely it. I can go out and I can plan on a meal for the day and know that I'm going to go out with friends or have a couple of drinks or have a little sweet treat every now and then. And there's adaptability and sustainability in it, because there's no like, you can't have this or you can't do that. It's you have options.
for sure. And then I feel like a good sense of freedom, like you're not restricting yourself or like you're missing out on life because you have to stick to a diet, but you have like a sense of freedom.
Yeah, precisely. But I mean, you still tone yourself down a little bit. You're not like going free for all, let's have
hmm
40 beers tonight, because like that's just not good for anyone. But at the same time, you know, it's also in your mind, and you make a mindset choice at that moment. Like, am I gonna have this, or am I gonna be, nah, I mean, I'm gonna work on the better version of me and make the choice to make a healthier choice for me.
Most definitely. So let's talk about that better version of you. So I know I always say the Sarah 2.0. So like what kind of results have you gone through these 12 weeks that you're proud to pretty much let people know today?
Yeah. So mindset is a big thing. And I used to have a lot of negative self-talk, and I'd be like, oh, I didn't go hard enough on this workout, or I didn't accomplish this much weight lifts today, or I didn't get this many workouts in a week. And honestly, something is better than nothing has always stuck with me, and progress, because I know I can always get better. And I put in the effort today. I tried, I gave the best that I had. Something is better than nothing, and I know I have room to improve. And so I keep going. What's the other part of that question?
That's awesome. So first and foremost, the most important aspect is your mindset shifted throughout this experience. So
Yeah.
any other non-scale victories, like inches,
Um,
yeah, go ahead.
well, inches is technically a scale victory. No, thus far on the program, to the lowest point that I got, I was down 15.4 pounds, and I'm at 11 and a quarter inches off since I started this program about 11 weeks ago. So I'd say those are pretty significant gains. I've almost leveled out of my at-home weight classes. I have up to 20-pound weights. And I'm just about getting to the point where I'm gonna buy the next set and weight up so I can continue my progress in exercises. Clothes fit better. There's a pair of like true denim jeans that I have that I could not fit into before because they did not have any spandex in them, and now they button and they pull a little bit and there's room. And like even just like tops, something across the back. I used to hate how like tops would fit across my back, and I feel like I have like that bra strap bulge, and it's not there anymore. It's smooth. So clothes are fitting better, leveling up in weight. I feel like I have a healthier mindset, and although I only completed 12 weeks, I know that I really haven't completed that much because I still have so much progress to make, and I got to keep going.
That's beautiful. That sounds like a new, I would say, trajectory in life, from not only the internal mindset shift, your perspective on things, your self-talk has shifted, and then you know how I'm always about the be do have sequences. Like now you have the results, but they're there to stay because you've done the internal work that's needed. That's awesome. So let's kind of wrap things up here. And let's say 12 weeks ago, someone in your same position who may be looking at the same Instagram page or seeing me somewhere else, and they're like on the fence, like, oh, should I do this? Should I not do this? Like, what would you say to someone who's like on that fence before they get started?
So it's almost like signing up and buying a cookbook. Like you have the intentions to cook before, and you like get some ingredients, and you kind of fool around, and the food's not very good, and you don't get a good result. It kind of puts together everything, and it gives you basically a framework to build off of to continue your own personal journey and goal and progress. So you're not leaning on a crutch of like a really restrictive diet or a really intense like P90X workout program, which who has 90 minutes every day to do an insanity workout? It's just too much. But you can know for yourself that you want to keep making positive changes for yourself and make your goals. And so it just really helps establish that framework so that you can just keep being better every day.
That's a beautiful thing. You put it up together nicely. It's like gives you the frameworks so that you can continue this on your own, right? That was my main takeaway. So lastly, I always love to ask is like, what is your biggest takeaway from this entire 12 weeks together? Like the biggest, I would say, transformation that you've experienced.
To eat more protein. That's been my constant struggle as a vegetarian. The biggest takeaway is there's not a quit in me anymore. Like even if I like go on vacation and get disrupted for a couple of days or something and I come back, like I'm like, okay, let's hit it. Let's keep making this progress. Like we got set back a teeny step, but we still have places to go. So let's keep doing. So I don't think it will be as easy to find an excuse to fall back into slovenly behavior and bad weight, because it is an excuse and I'm better than that. So